Well, that's really cool. So did you say K through 8th grade?
Yes.
Okay, so K through 8th grade, so you get to see them truly change. If they stay in your school from K to 8th grade, you're seeing those sensitive stages from the fundamentals, the you learn to train, train to train. You're really starting to see that. And are you trying to change your curriculum, or how is the school itself? Have they adopted an LTAD type model?
We're still in the process. It's kind of slow going.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not sure how else to say that. I was a big proponent of it. The backstory on it was about 5 years ago, I went to a clinic in Chicago, and I first heard about long-term athlete development. And the presenter was just talking about all the stuff not to do, and I'm like, oh, that's exactly what I do. So it was a really bitter pill for me to swallow. But I could also understand the concept, the development of how to make an athlete better, not just for a snapshot in time or a flash in time, but for the whole long term. And I started to kind of adjust and adapt some of my curriculum based on some of these things. And I started to read more, research more about long-term athletic development, started to share that with my peers and my colleagues, and they're starting to get some buy-in on it. But I think because there's not a real concrete model to go by that a school could go by,
right.
That it leaves a lot for interpretation. And for me, it's been a lot of trial and error to get where I am now, but I think I'm in a good spot where I can influence some of the things that we do teach on a developmental basis. And you know, the flow, the progression, how to regress if you need to, how to progress when it's necessary, I think is huge.